Jumping on over to Nas and Saandip. So, Saandip, where the hell are you at?
Stables.
We'll go with you first. Saandip, you're at the stables.
Look around. Is someone just at the counter, or are they maybe in the back with actual horses?
They're in the back doing their morning ritual.
I head towards one of them, clear my throat just to get their attention.
One does not simply interrupt the morning ritual.
Didn't recognize at first, but after they come around the, I don't know, short wall or like the horse stall, you recognize that is actually one of the people you've been dealing with here. And they recognize you, of course, and go, "Oh, hey, Saandip it was, right?"
Yes.
What can I do for you today?
Well, I believe our wagon's ready, so I need at least one of our horses to pick that up. And then also, I couldn't remember if we did coverage for today or not, but I think we're making our plans today, so we're not heading out just yet. And then also, we got a house during the festivities, and was wondering if you knew someone who might be able to add on like a small set of stables so we could just keep them there.
I already say there were a couple of stables in the back for like 2 horses.
I remember there being a lean-to shed. I don't remember if that was big enough for... I may have missed that part of the discussion.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said the lean-to thing was big enough for the 2 horses.
It's just not secure.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just not secure. Anyone can get in there and try to steal the horse.
Then I will change that statement to where I could get supplies to take care of horses.
Sorry, say that again?
Rather than asking about the ability to build the stables, it'd be more like where I would pick up supplies to care for horses, like feed and brushing equipment and things like that.
Well, we do sell that stuff here, though, we actually normally deal with that kind of stuff from Nixiums. We get most of our stuff from there. Not too many people around here local that are actually farming all the stuff for us. So.
I see. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to handle all the horses on my own, so I will grab my warhorse to pick up the cart, and then I'll come back for the other 2.
Okay. I'm guessing then you grab the horse and head on over to get the wagon?
Yeah.
Alright, Kaz, what have you been doing?
Currently researching potions.
What kind of potion are you looking to make?
I guess just basic healing potions, potentially. I'm not sure how potions work, so I'm researching.
Are you looking for a potion of cure light wounds, or cure wounds, or moderate wounds? What kind of healing potion?
Technically, I don't even think he can make potions like that yet. Doesn't he have to take the item creation feat? Or am I thinking 3.5?
No, item creation feat's still in Pathfinder.
Yeah, never mind. Looks like I can't actually create potions yet.
I mean, you could still create things like simple poultices. It's just you can't make, like, magical potions.
Yeah, I can make alchemical creations. Dude, I can make splash potions, though. Hold on.
I mean, a splash potion is basically just a thrown potion.
You can also make oils. Make some oil.
Oh, shit.
Throw it at someone.
He can make
fireball.
oil of speed? Jesus. Or are you talking about just, like, normal kind of kerosene oil?
I'm talking about, like, regular oil.
Okay.
So is there a full alchemist lab in here, or do I need to repurpose stuff to make it?
There's a cauldron, 2 of them, and 2 cupboards.
So no, you need a lot of equipment here.
Depending what else you're looking for, it might be in the house somewhere, but you might have to find it.
See.
No, you don't see. Your character doesn't have eyes.
What's that?
Or a mouth, for that matter.
Dude, there's so many crazy things you can fucking make. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yep,
welcome to crafting.
Item creation stuff is, like, super worthwhile if you're willing to go into it.
That's why Ream Hellfire was. Because creating shit's fun.
And, like, batshit fucking crazy.
I guess the first thing Kaz is going to want to do is potentially look around town to get an alchemist lab installed.
The thing is, you technically
it's-
don't need one installed. It is assumed your character actually has enough tools or can find enough to actually make shit alchemically. The Alchemist Lab gives you a +2 bonus. That's it.
Okay, we can have 200 gold. Look, Kaz is gonna open up a couple of the cupboards, looking for ingredients of sorts.
Proper term is reagents.
But yeah, reagents.
You find reagents. The fuck is this reagent? Spirit of wine.
Oh, yes. I remember that.
Alchemically active alcohol. Okay.
It's very fun stuff.
It is too pure to drink alone. People in the modern world disagree.
Well, the first thing I guess Kaz is gonna make, just to test the stuff, he's gonna make some tea. Some meditation tea. Did you get that Karsimir the Holy Avenger? I made it.
I made it. Excuse me?
There's a fucking tar bomb.
If you're going to spend a long time in the alchemical ingredients section, just ask me. I've spent more than a couple hundred hours in there.
I'm kind of blown away, but there's so much stuff that, like, I know I can't make now unless I get higher at crafting, but I can make at least some meditation tea.
You can actually also get some ingredients that, when you use them up with your spells, cause bonus effects. Or just straight flat bonuses to the saves or DCs. And they aren't have to be craftable, they're easily gotten.
So alchemy's like its own entire thing other than potions.
You can be an alchemist and straight up just buff your party.
Yeah, in fact,
awesome.
the Torbjorn of this world, Torbjorn, is actually the alchemist class.
That's fucking amazing.
He can literally throw potions out and burn pretty much everything in front of him. Or, I think, 40 feet?
What?
He's also level 20. But,
Level 20, you say? That means you could have the alchemist focus of literally, I drink a potion and that potion lasts forever until I drink another potion. Say I want it to last forever. So I'm just always gonna have fast healing 10 here.
So, there's a thing called All Night.
anyway, roll me a craft check.
Okay, I want. Eventually, I'll make some All Night. Shit. 12. I ain't gonna make that tea.
No, you are. But, Kaz definitely has some issues, maybe because of it being new to him, or, whatnot, but, he eventually makes a tea. Probably could have been better, but...
Doesn't quite steep it right.
This place should work just fine. Once I get used to it, it'll be a lot more like home. Other than that, he's gonna make sure to start taking stock of, like, the ingredients, what he could need, what he could look out for. He's definitely gonna be, like, converting this little area into his own little workshop of sorts for certain things.
Alrighty. Is there anything else Kaz is going to be doing?
Other than probably sipping on his, well, you know, sipping on his tea with his fingers. Just for the sake of making it.
My friend putting his finger in the first time, it's like, oh god, it tastes like fire!
There's so much alchemical shit. I am in love.
It's one of the major crafting things that people have expanded upon it a lot. Alright, well, if there's nothing else Kaz is doing at the moment, by the time all this shit has happened, by the way, noon has come around. So Tarus is going to be up.
I'm gonna pull up my book. And I'm gonna get some reading in bed.
I think I asked this last session, but have you been keeping track of how long you've been reading it for?
No.
I remember... yeah, wait, no, we did talk about this. I do remember you've been reading it for like 9 days now or something.
Yes, but mostly on and off. And before bed most of the time.
Right,
Maybe an
I
hour
just
or two
don't...
at a time.
Yeah, I just don't remember if you've come nearer to or have hit the 24-hour requirement.
I'd say I'm probably closer to somewhere between 12 and 16 hours, since I haven't like spent a ridiculous amount of time on it.
Okay, well, you can be reading the book again, I guess.
That's the plan. I'm taking the day off to relax.
Okay, Saandip, I presume you get to Wooden Wheelhouse by now.
Is there somewhere to tie up the horse? Or like an open garage to just ride in?
Well, as you're looking around, you actually see a note just posted a little bit off to the side of the door that says, to the wagon owner, come around back. You obviously assume it might be referring to you.
I find a place to ride around back.
Wait, you want to ride around back? You're not just going to lead the horse between the buildings?
Well, whichever looks like it'll be easier.
I guess either way. Doesn't really matter. As you get closer to the back, though, you do hear some sounds, and as you come around the corner to actually see what's going on, you see a wagon, mostly built. There's a wheel off, but it's getting finished up now. And as far as you can tell, it is presumably your wagon.
I saw your note.
Are you just shouting that out? I didn't say you actually saw anyone besides someone making the sounds of a hammer.
Ah, I thought I saw him working on the wheel.
You heard the sounds of him working on the wheel. And you see another wheel that is not on yet.
Okay, then I won't say that until I'll ride around the wagon and see if I can spot him.
You make it to the other side of the wagon, you actually do see him.
At which point I will then say, I saw your note.
He continues working, does not hear you. Might be hammering too loud.
I'm going to get off my horse, hold the reins, and just watch him work until he notices me.
Roll me reflex.
22.
Alright, well, after a few moments of him hammering and not noticing you, he kind of sees you out of the corner of his eye, quickly turns and throws the hammer towards you, in which case you dodge. And goes, sorry about that. Kind of startled me.
Not a problem. No harm. I saw your note. Told me to come back.
Oh, yeah, wanted to make sure you actually came back here since, working back here since, the wagon's almost finished. Just have, one other wheel to actually put on.
Anything I can help with?
Thanks for a moment. No, not really. It's just gonna take me another, 10-15 minutes to get the other wheel on fully.
Sounds good. I will just, get more familiar with the horse. It's kind of new.
Jared trying to get intimately familiar with the horse.
Not intimately, just familiar.
Oh my god, now Jared wants to make it a familiar.
Oh god.
What is
he is
Saandip trying to do? Alright, well, as you spend the next 10 to 15 minutes finishing? No, you're not finishing, he's finishing. Familiarizing yourself with the horse.
Excuse me.
The guy does finish up in that time frame and grabs your attention.
Ah, yes. Looks good.
It was a heavy wagon, right?
That sounds right.
Wait, you can use a heavy wagon as a ram? I don't recommend it, but apparently. Well, he describes the heavy wagon to you, and explaining some of the carrying capacity of it and whatnot. How to hook up the horses, or horse in this case, since you have one with you. And just
I'll mention
some other
that
stuff.
We'll usually have two hooked up to it. I'm just doing this to move it.
Technically, you only need one large creature to pull it, or 4 medium.
We just need 3 more dogs.
Just got a sledding team going.
Well, the guy hands you over the keys, so to speak, to the wagon. And, goes, well, is there anything else, with the wagon you want me to do, or?
I think we're good with the wagon. We've kind of got, an area to keep our horses in the back of our house, but we might want a carpenter to help reinforce it at some point. So, if that's something you do, we can keep that in mind.
Well, we don't normally build stables, but I don't see why we couldn't.
Where's Jared's character?
Does Saandip respond to that, by the way?
I was trying to pull up something in my inventory. Well, we'll keep that in mind. I'm not really sure quite what our plans are yet, because we might be heading out soon and wouldn't really need that yet. But everything looks good. I hook up the horse, and then I give him 2 gold and say, thanks for your work.
Hey, thanks for the gold and for going through him.
And then I start heading back to the house. I will guide the horse from in front of it, so that way it's just gets used to the weight of the wagon it's strapped to.
Okay. Oh, Saandip's making his way back to the house then. I don't know which pathway he's going to be taking, but we'll jump to someone when I get back. Trying to segue that better. Couldn't. That fuck it. Yeah, talk about whatever.
Purple.
Yes, that is your color.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
It is not, no.
Damn. But there is a point where it tips, a point where it bends, a point where it breaks, a point we just can't take anymore.
I just imagine I get back to the house, go inside, and then I find a pile of ash next to a cup of tea.
What? Why?
It's like the pick-me-up grenade you've just made just a devastating weapon. Ooh, what's this? Ah, this tea smells good.
Oh, the sound. That sounded funny. What's this? It's gone. Did Cowboy AFK?
Yes, he's BRBing.
Let's see.
Who do you think would have the most use for additional dexterity?
Aethys. Actually, probably Lamb. Could help
What
with the
was that?
tests.
What about
Who
that?
would have the most?
Dexterity?
Who would have the most use for some additional dexterity?
I'll keep in mind, Tate. I'm switching characters here soon.
How do they gain dexterity?
One extra
Belt of incredible dexterity.
One extra dexterity would give me 13 to my AC, which makes me more survivable.
I mean, I wouldn't plan it more armor on my new guy either.
It's
I
just
complain about
through-
armor at
through
all
my-
on your new guy.
Through my winnings, I got both the belt of +2 dexterity and the ion stone of +2 dexterity, and they don't stack. And I've already got a belt of horse riding, so
Oz could technically use it. It would raise his AC up from week 12. And of course, I can always cast Mage Armor, which would also increase it by 3. So that would be
it's either
an
that
AC of
or
16.
I give someone the ion stone and turn myself into like an anime Final Fantasy character and just have a bunch of belts.
Yeah.
It'd be
DM,
nice to have
just
an
hear
AC
me
of
out.
16
I
as a
want a
caster.
character with belts.
Look, it's not a belt of dexterity, it's a bandolier of dexterity.
It's a chain buckle of dexterity. It's a spike that goes on the belt of dexterity.
Listen, I understand it might be ridiculous, but hear me out. I just want to make a dress for my pretty lady, except made out of belts.
Fucking Lou.
I'm glad someone knows the reference of belt dress.
That one was such a dumb design, too. It's like, why?
I realize it's a belt of giant strength, but if I wrap it around my arm enough, can I use it as a van brace?
Can I use the belt as a headband if I make it tight enough?
Run, it's Belt Man! What, is he dangerous? No, just look at him, it's awful to be around him.
I'm back. Has it been quiet this entire time?
No.
Just about half.
Alright, well, jumping over to Carnum. What has Carnum been doing besides, what was mentioned earlier?
Probably not much. Like, there's not much else for him really to do other than trying to figure out how shit gets put together. He wouldn't be thinking about his cart project since he has, another major project in front of him already.
Roll me knowledge engineering.
God damn it. 16.
Carnum has a realization that he might be able to make the handcart more secure by adding a lock to the wheels.
I just said I wasn't thinking about that.
Well, now he is. Or he did. Other than that, Carnum's been kind of reassembling locks, unassembling them, whatever. And Steelboard comes in and kind of checks in on things, see how it's going.
Accidentally bent a lock or two. That one was strange.
In which Steelboard asks, how did you manage that?
That's a good question.
There is no spoon.
I think there's a little bit of fire involved.
Why was there fire involved?
Let me go look at a thing real quick. Because this could actually explain it. I just have to figure out where my fucking shit is. It does explain it! So, pretty much my resting style that I have from hitting level 2, one of them is a 3D style, and I think that's the one he's mostly going to be staying in. If I make an attack against something, so if he gets frustrated and hits the table, even if he misses, he still deals 1d6 points of fire damage to his target. So he was just like hitting the table, the fucking lock would heave it up a bit, he would fuck with it and it would bend somehow.
Okay then. I assume you explained that to Steve, right?
To some capacity. I don't think he knows he's using that as a resting kind of style, but yeah, it's like I like pricked my hand a few times. I hit the table and then somehow bent the lock. The lock was weirdly hot, but
Well, do you want me to take those then to get them repaired?
Sure.
I'll have them back to you in about 2 hours.
Right. I'll try not to bend more.
Well, before I head off, did you want to have lunch?
Yeah, I could run off and use a spoon real quick.
Spoon?
Oh yeah, it's a thing I won, like, for second night. It's pretty much just nutrients on a spoon.
What are those magic spoons? We actually have a
Yeah.
few of those actually in stock too.
Yeah, they're really useful.
Yeah, we don't want to loan those out to people that are going to be out for extended periods of time where food's a bit scarce.
Scarce. Yeah, I could go and do that real quick. Shouldn't take me more than, like, 20 minutes.
Takes you 20 minutes to eat from a spoon.
Well, get out of the room, stretch out, climb up, get back to the house, come back in, go back down, prep for that.
Well, Cardinal does that then, I guess, and then heads back to the locks.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming whoever's in the house hears the door open and close. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, what?
Basically, I'm trying to open up for if anyone wants to, like, come and talk to Cardum. So basically, I'm saying, hey, there's activity at the front of the house, in case anyone's there.
Oh, well, I actually had a thing planned for that.
Oh, okay.
Steve Hart asks if you have the spoon with you.
No. I've been leaving it in my room.
I see. Well, did you want to go grab that? We can have lunch together.
Yeah, I can just go run off and grab it real quick.
Oh, I'll be coming with you.
Ah, alright.
Oh, Steve and Cardum go over to the house. Question, did anyone lock the door?
No.
Has Tarus at some point come out of his room to lock the door?
Nope.
Is Cause aware enough to go check the door?
I would also have not likely locked the door.
That leaves Tate to respond. Tate,
Yeah,
Did
have you been
lock
paying
the door?
attention?
yeah. I was just propping my feet up.
Okay, did you lock the door?
It is my turn to respond. Huh?
Did you lock the fucking door?
No, I did not. I didn't get anywhere near the front door.
Cool, thank you. You can
I mean-
go back to leading.
I mean, technically you did. By coming down the stairs. But... Alright, well, Steve and Cardum enter the house then, without the door being locked. Enter the front door.
Just a random guitar on a pillar.
Had to add clutter. Didn't want the house looking too empty.
Question: Is the texture on those pillar seals or dogs?
What?
What?
Look at the tops of the pillar.
I think you're seeing shit.
Those are cows.
I actually don't think he is.
Where?
If you look at the top of the pillar, he might be? I don't know. It looks like it could be, but I don't think it is.
I'm looking at the other ones that are a bit bigger. I don't see anything there. It's just marble texturing.
Yeah, I don't see it.
It's like all black things are all eyes.
It's like a bunch of puppies.
I really think you're seeing shit where there isn't anything. It's not a
Yes.
cloud. It's not becoming a square.
It's not a clue.
I am a certified cloud shaper.
Also, once more, I gotta say, goddamn it, Jared. I haven't forgotten.
It's not cloud shaper, it's cloud seeding.
It's not called cloud seeding, it's horse seeding, apparently.
But yeah, no, I just don't see it. I'm trying. I can't. I don't.
You're a logical brain. You don't have the creative endeavors that my
Well,
brain does.
No, Tate, what it is the human brain is designed to see faces. He just isn't looking at it the same way you are.
Well, that means Caleb's not a human.
Oh,
And you also
that
call
was
me
not saying
uncreative,
that.
even though I fucking created this entire goddamn campaign, you ass.
Listen.
Well, let's be fair. Half of your
didn't mean
characters are
like-
derivative of other characters. Fuck, I'm talking with Steve Rat right now.
Steve Red isn't actually based off of anyone, and the name was
I
just
know.
kind of bullshitted.
Just being a dick.
Listen, I wasn't supposed to come across like that.
If there's one thing we've learned tonight, it is Tate is an ass.
Wow! I mean, it's not true.
You just hated it on my entire
Sometimes.
campaign, Tate. Your character may die.
He has a pillar of puppies fall on him. He never gets to stand again.
Like, if I was more easily offended, you would have lost XP.
Ow!
I said if I was more easily offended, Tate. You didn't actually lose XP.
I'll suck your XP. Wait.
Anyway, Cardinal and Searat have entered the house. Does Cardinal tell Searat to wait at the door, or what?
Yeah, I don't exactly know the house layout yet. I pretty much got here and figured out where the hell the rooms were and crashed yesterday. So I'll be right back, and then figure out where the fuck the dining room is.
I'd say there was a sign, but there isn't a sign.
Not out here.
No, there just wouldn't be a sign, period. For anything, anywhere.
Yeah.
'Cause it's a goddamn house. They expect you to know your own house eventually.
But yeah, he's gonna run up to the room and grab the damn spoon.
And apparently fall over because physics.
He's not used to teleporting.
Well, I mean, I suppose we've gone through each of the floors, but it's actually quite a few feet to be walking, by the way, to get up to the 4th floor.
Yep. I get to do cardio every day, getting to the door.
Yeah, let's see, it's 40, then 80, and then another 60-ish. Get to your room.
Or so, yeah.
So you've got to your room, grab the spoon. Heading back down?
Yep.
Yeah, you get down the stairs, meet back up with Steve Rut. At least briefly.
Yep. Like, God damn it. I keep forgetting that this place is a hike.
Did you say that aloud or to yourself?
Yes.
Aloud
I said it to myself, but yeah. Do you not do that? Just like sit there and talk to yourself?
I do
Like
sometimes.
I'm saying that to no one as I'm walking down the fucking stairs.
Rarely?
I'll do that sometimes.
I actually do it quite a bit.
I think
No,
I'm
Cos is
doing
saying
it.
that.
I think I've been doing it more frequently because of talking on Twitch and YouTube and whatnot. Where, I'm trying to actively talk a lot. Well, unless you don't want Steve Rat to overhear you say that.
No, I don't really care.
He's going to go, yeah, this house is. I've been in it before.
On a work or no? Probably not allowed to tell me that.
Related to previous tenants.
Oh.
There's
Wait, wasn't that the postal service?
Oh, before they took it over, because it's actually initially city-owned, previous tenants got this building built, and, to say there was a few things related to them.
They died in mysterious causes. Oh, hey, Karnam.
Let's make a fucking pun.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Tarus killed someone.
Cool, let's go talk to the guards. Tate, roll new guy.
I actually don't catch the pun I said?
Mysterious causes.
Oh, Jesus!
I felt that one was a bit more obvious, that's why I figured you were
Yeah.
making a damn pun.
I did too.
No, I didn't realize it. Now I do, and I hate it, and I love it.
You seem to even put a bit of extra fucking emphasis on it.
Yeah, like you were doing it intentionally.
Listen,
Marcus, Noah,
that's
back
my
us up here.
brain doing it.
I didn't even catch on until it got explained.
Same.
Oh. Well, I guess it's just
My
us three
brain
then.
does these things.
I guess. It was a 50-50 across the table. Jared, I gave you that +3 dagger, right?
Yes.
Cool, okay.
Is Carter looking for the dining room then? Or wait, what is Kaz doing?
Kaz is just speaking out and saying, "Oh, hey, Karnam.
What's up?
Does Kaz ignore the fact Steve Rat's here?
Can't see Steve Rat. See the rats hiding behind the pillar."
Tate, you don't rely on direct fucking sight.
Yes, I do. It still
He
has to be
does.
seen.
Huh?
Yeah, his vision works similar to dark vision, in which he still needs line of sight.
It's less
You can
clairvoyance
still
and more
kinda
just
clip him.
voyance.
Wow.
It's voyant
I have a
without
sixth
Claire.
sense. What is it? It lets me see as if I had eyes. So, okay.
There, you can fucking
I
see
guess
him.
I could see him. He can't.
Oh no, Steve Rat is aware that you're there. It's Steve Rat we're talking about.
Yes,
He knows.
He waves. He's like, welcome, guests.
Does your character not remember Steve Rat's name? Because I'm pretty sure Kaz has met Steve Rat. In fact, I'm pretty sure the entire party has met Steve Rat.
Welcome, guest Steve Rat. I was just getting familiar with the alchemical supplies in our potion brewing room, I guess. I made a tea so far.
What
but
now?
Let's just say I've got to find I gotta now be on the lookout for ingredients as we travel.
Oh. Okay.
Is Carmen going to ask Kaz where the hell the dining room is?
Yeah, it's like, so, where's the dining... Have you found the dining room yet? I have no idea what this place even looks like yet.
It's actually just past... It's the room past these stairs. You can take the alchemy room behind me, or I do believe the room across. I don't know what that is either. Not yet, at least.
Well, time for an adventure. Ow. Ow.
Oh, Steve Rat,
Yes?
do you have any... I know you're pretty well versed in the city from what Carnum... Well, he just said you're well versed in the city. Do you have any
Did I?
that would be well versed in herbalism?
Yeah, wait, did he?
Maybe?
I don't
So,
recall this.
I ever have.
I do not recall as well.
I don't recall either.
If you don't recall, why did you...
You guys have convinced me. I'm so tired. Anyway, I guess change the subject. Steve Rat, do you happen to know anybody who's familiar with like herbs or herbalism or anything of the like?
There's a few alchemy shops in town.
Right. I'll have to look into them. Because, it's going to be a... I've got some things I need to prepare.
One of the shops is across town at the marketplace. I don't recall where the other one was off the top of my head right now. I haven't been to that one too often. And also because the DM actually doesn't fucking remember.
Well, thank you, Steve Rat. I'll be sure to log that from memory.
Yeah, I may have a vague idea.
Sure, you have a vague idea.
Aha! Steve Rat instantly remembers saying it is actually in the center. By one of the church-like buildings. This is called the Tired Phantom.
Well, thank you. I'll have to check both of them out.
Tired Phantom is also an inn, but Steve Rat does not say that, but yeah, apparently it is. Because I don't know, not. Was there anything else?
Nope, that's quite all right. I'll have to go check those out.
Does Cardum say anything during this?
Not really. He's fiddling with the door.
Okay, well then, Steve Rat goes by to Kaz and follows you, Cardum.
I'm assuming the door opens.
Yes.
Cool.
You two have entered the library.
Oh, Tarus is gonna love this room.
Tarus has already been here.
I don't know that.
Unfortunately, there is not a Tarus was here message, unless Tarus has written that somewhere.
Message leads way to message.
After that, you guys have entered the dining room.
Hey! It actually fucking worked.
Also, while this is going on, there's a dog somewhere in this house.
Oh yeah, dog.
Yeah,
the
which-
dog's in my room.
I, still don't have a model.
Just get an apple. We'll name the apple dog.
That would name the apple Shlum.
Yeah, I thought that's where you're going with that, Tate. You just spawn in a wolf model until you find a better one.
You mean like that?
Bigger.
That dog protect the house.
With wolf eyes the size of a moon.
Don't worry, boys. We have fucking Cerberus protecting our fucking basement.
Why'd you put him in the alchemy room? What? You turned him into a noodle!
Yeah, do you not know about his resizing tool, Tate?
No.
It's called the
All I
Gizmo
know
tool, by the
is
way.
I saw him shrink like one way and not the other, and he became a
Yeah.
literal noodle. What have you done?
Yeah, I see it this time.
What have I done? Whatever the hell I want.
That poor dog.
Why Why is
He
he named
controls
Phobos?
time and space.
I don't know why the dog's named Phobos. Who named him Phobos? And why is he named after a planet? Or moon? Moon.
Yes and yes.
You're fucking Warframe.
I did it. What? No, I did it because my dog's name is Deimos, and Phobos is the other one.
You fucking nerd.
So where is the dog at exactly?
Oh.
Can he have his own room?
I mean, yes.
It's not like there's not enough rooms.
We have 3 more rooms to fill.
Technically 2. One's a guest.
No. Yeah, but...
And if we're only counting bedrooms, then yeah. But besides that, there's also 1, 2, I think 4 others. Granted, one of them he couldn't easily get to unless the dog learns it'll use a damn ladder.
See the combat trained dog.
We can just, like, sew some opposable thumbs on there.
Mega folding.
Elevator. We need to get, like, a dumbbell elevator.
Knowledge engineering.
Yep. Dumbwaiter, that's what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
I knew there was a name for it, and I was thinking about it back when we were, like, talking about how the kitchen could have been on the 2nd floor. Like, what the fuck was that thing called?
Anyway, Cardum and Steve Rat sit at the table.
Yep.
Is that spot fine with you, Cardum?
I don't have a problem with it.
Or would Cardum prefer to be on
we
this
have to-
side?
Yep. Damn it. No, I thought we were going to be on separate sides of the fucking table. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh god. And yes, you guys are technically floating, just don't look.
Yeah, it's the closest we could get.
Unless we make our own bottle with blackjack and, I don't know.
And more accurate hitboxes.
Or
Yeah.
the lack thereof, so you can just be inside the chair.
That's true.
Anyway, you eat from your spoon. Steve Rat pulls out, his, ox meal from somewhere.
From his bag of holding 7.
There is no such thing.
I know. We're gonna make it a thing.
You guys begin to eat, and, Steve Rat brings up to you that, perhaps you should also be learning, Thieves' Cant now, too?
I figure that'll come with time. Granted, yeah, I should probably... Yeah, that should probably happen, but it won't happen all in one night, rather.
Well, I can at least, teach you what it says on top of the trapdoor.
Alright.
What is written on, the trapdoor on Thieves' Cant is, well, Risen Widowmakers, the name of the guild, so... You'll actually probably run across that sign elsewhere in the world, too, because, little small outpost out and about.
Keep hideouts and safe houses, stuff like that.
Yeah, and we also have our, symbols, too, so... Not actually part of Thieves' Cant, but, something you can also learn. As you guys continue eating, he kind of goes over some other basic words, and some of the symbols from, the Thieves Guild, but, doesn't really go in depth of, the language.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of as a, beginner's look. Do you bring up anything with him? Or...
Not that I can think of. I'm not a linguistic guy, so... And I don't have anything, like, where it's be especially useful I can think in any given situation.